Hello and welcome. So today we're given a graph and we want to write what the equation is that created that graph. So first off, you need to look at the graph and say, okay, what is the parent function? What shape is this graph? Remember, you have three of them. You have the U shape, you have the V, and you have the half seagull. Okay? The U shape is always an x squared. V shape, absolute value, and then the half seagull, square root. Those are your three types of graph. Now you'll notice that here we have the U shape, meaning that we are going to be using the x squared in our equation. Which for x squareds, it's always going to start at 0, 0. Then it's over 1 up 1, and over 2 up 4. Okay, so do keep that in mind for that one. Alrighty, so looking at this one, I'd say, alright, it still follows the same pattern, 0, 0. Over 1 up 1, and then over 2 up 4. Okay, those same points are appearing. The only difference is that it doesn't start at 0, 0, right? It's not up here, it's down here. Well, how did we get there? Well, we went down 4, and then we traveled to the right 6. Those are the transformations, and then it would have followed the same pattern from there because it goes over 1 up 1, over 2 up 4. So it's alright. So now we know what we need. We had two shifts. It shifted down 4 and it shifted to the right 6. Now shifts are a addition or subtraction. Those are the operations for shifts in function. So I'd say, okay, so we have x squared, that's what we start with, and now we know we have a shift down 4. Now, down is a vertical shift, which means it's on the outside of the function. Now, when I talk about outside, I'd say, okay, if you have something squared, right, here's your x, you can have something on the inside with the x or on the outside not with the x. So, when you're looking at this, you'd say, all right, well, inside versus outside, how do I know which one is which? Inside is what? Horizontal or vertical? Well, think about it. X is horizontal, right? It's the x-axis. It's a horizontal line, meaning that the inside stuff with the x is horizontal movement. So if we're shifting to the right 6, right 6, you have to be careful. That means that you add 6 to get x back to the original graph, which means that it's minus 6 in your equation. Shifts always do the opposite sign as what you think it is. So if it's going to the right 6, that's a positive number. Minus 6 is what goes in the parenthesis, because you would have to add 6 to bring it back to just x squared. Okay, bring it back to 0. Now, for the other one, we have a shift down 4. Well, y values do exactly what you see. Down 4 means negative 4, and that is all you'd have to do. And that's literally our equation here. Our f of x is x minus 6 squared minus 4. And this is the same process as you would follow with any of your graphs, regardless whether it's a x squared, absolute value, or square root of x. Okay, you'd follow that same process. Alrighty, thanks for watching.